back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a Wondery show brought to you by Audible. For those of you that can't read, don't like to read, Audible, that's the app for you. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, Cincinnati Bearcat alums. Shout out to the Cats. Get a chance to get back on track against the other Cats, the Arizona Wildcats.
Come on, baby.
Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. Jason, as we always start off the show, please tell the people what we have coming up.
92%, we got another amazing episode lined up for you right now. We're going to recap week 10 of the NFL, talk a little bit of the out of the house from this weekend and in Lambeau, and Miles Teller. How about that? Miles Teller is here.
Ooh,
are you excited about that, Wyatt? Miles Teller's going to hop on the podcast.
Who's that?
Okay, see you later.
Great comedic timing, Wyatt. Great job.
Before we get into any of that, let's get into a little bit of that new news. New news is brought to you by American Express. That's right. Heights Hotline Holiday Hot Takes. That's right. The quadruple H. We're doing a special holiday edition of Heights Hotline for this month's bonus content. You can give us your hottest takes about the holidays, or if you need any advice about dealing with your family or anything around the holidays, really. Call our hotline at 929-399-7260. That's once again, that's 929-399-7260. We are bringing back New Heights mailbox as well. A lot of you have asked us about how you can send stuff to the show, so we decided to reopen our P.O. box in a location that's easier for intern Brandon to drive to. We're putting this in intern Brandon's hands. I don't know if that's the best thing.
Good luck, Brandon.
We're going to put the address in the description of the episode. So if you want to call, you can call. If you want to use snail mail, you can use snail mail. If you have fan art, different things you want us to try on the show, custom knives, whatever, you name it, send it to the P.O. box. Intern Brandon will determine which ones he wants to show us, because we probably won't look at all of them, but we'll see some of them, and then some of that
we'll see the good
group
stuff.
will make it on the show eventually. Look forward to seeing what the 92%ers bring there. Also, New Heights Tailgate is coming to Philadelphia. That's right. The first New Heights Tailgate in Kansas City was such a success that we're running it back in Philadelphia. On November 28th, you can spend Black Friday at the link, not just watching the Eagles, but with New Heights starting at 11 o'clock in Lot K. Travis Kelce will not be there. I might show up. I probably will be there. Please don't tell anybody. It'll be the ultimate New Heights fan experience with food, merch, giveaways, a photo booth, a DJ, cornhole, field goal competition. New Heights Tailgate is completely free for any of our fans. Even if you're not a fan, if you just show up, it sounds like it's free. You don't need to sign up. You just show up. Capacity will be limited to first come, first serve.
Jason, you going to kick a field goal in Tim's this time?
I didn't want to do it the first time. I did that because I said something stupid, and I just wanted to support Pat McAfee, friend of the show, and awesome
and all the
human
kickers
being.
get it. Yeah, all the kickers. Yeah.
Mainly Pat McAfee. And then I also, I think we can do some competition there. I don't know that it needs to be a field goal. I think we can figure out our own thing. That wraps up new news brought to you by American Express. Look forward to hearing from all the 92%ers on the phone, in the mail, and potentially at the tailgate right after Thanksgiving. You got to do something fun there. All right, let's move on to out of the house.
Yeah, I got out of the house a little bit. I went over to New York.
You went to New York?
Yeah, I went to New York.
New York. Or
New York,
upstate?
New York.
Or New York, New York.
New York, New York. Yes,
What'd you do in New York, Trev?
Just hung out, man. Put the feet up. Saw some cool places. Ate some great food.
Love
and,
that.
Got to feel the big city and its electricity and its buzz that it's always got. And yeah, it's my favorite time right now as the seasons are changing to be around the Midwest and the Northeast. And yeah. It was pretty fun. Yeah, there's a picture here of me at Puffy's Tavern saying what's up to a couple guys, and met my guy Summit out for a drink and met some friends. Got some new friends that I know out in New York. It's cool to just kind of vibe around the city like that. I think that's one of my favorite things to do in New York is just to, be one with the city. Just kind of walk the streets and feel the electricity, feeling everybody doing their own shit, and then meeting a few new people on the way.
I'm with you, man. There's so much to do there. And I mean, I love just the public transportation. It's a shame that you're so famous that you can't do it now, Trav, because it is spectacular.
What makes you
The
think
subway
I
is
won't go
fantastic.
down in the subway right now?
All right, let's do it. You and me. Next time we're in New York, we're taking the subway.
Deal. We did it in London. I'll do it here.
Did you come with me on the subway?
Yeah.
No, I did the subway. You didn't do the subway.
Me, you, Mom, I think Dad and Uncle Don, and I'm pretty sure we all did.
I love hopping on the tube. Big tube.
Dude,
guy.
I'm in.
Tube.
I'm in. See the next up and coming music artist or dance artist.
I mean, how is the subway not awesome? You get to breathe a bunch of stale air that's been recycled by everybody else who's also in that little congested train car. Maybe see
Makes you feel
somebody do
good.
something crazy. I mean, there's
Yeah.
never a dull moment on a subway, really. I mean, if you think about it, there's something happening
There's
at all
something
times.
going down.
If you're ever
People
bored,
watching is one of my favorite things to do. It is.
and
I will
on
go
a subway
somewhere.
is a
That's
great
another reason why I
place
love
to
New
do
York.
that.
I love the people watch.
Dude,
Just
there
to
are some
see people doing
characters.
some wild shit.
yes. On the bye, do you completely forget about football? Like, what are you doing on the bye? Besides going to New York, besides going to Puffy's Tavern, how are you approaching the bye week as a Kansas City Chiefs tight end?
That ties into it, man. You know better than anybody. You get so ingrained in the routine of things, and your days are set, your schedules are set during the season, and the bye week is just that. If you're fortunate enough to come out healthy and you can get away, I like to get away and recharge. You know, not everybody has the same feeling, and there's a lot of guys out there that have families and they end up staying in town and all that. But I like to get away, recharge, see something else, see a new city, feel like I'm somewhere else, and kind of just shut it down. I'll watch the games on Thursday, Sunday, and Monday, but I like to kind of get away. Being in Kansas City for 13 years straight for 8 months out of the year, it's like, yeah, that can be a nice home for somebody, but at the same time, I'm somebody I got to move my feet, man. I got to travel. I got to see new things, visit friends, and I got to see a lot of friends and family out there on the East Coast.
Nice. All right. Chiefs headed to Mile High to take on the Broncos coming off the bye. Big game for the Chiefs, obviously. Broncos hold the division right now, as well as the top of the conference. So, Trav, what are the keys to the game?
I think right now the Broncos are playing so well together. You know what I mean? They're playing complementary football. They might not have a lot of games where they're scoring a lot of points and they're playing great defense, but at the same time, they're playing good complementary ball, and I think that it's kind of led by their defense, and then in those big moments, their offense keeps finding ways to win football games.
That's what great teams do.
And Bo Nix, man, we've said it on here before. It's like when the pressure's on, it seems like he just turns into a different guy. So it's going to be a 4-quarter, heavyweight battle. I'm here for it. I love these kind of games. Denver's not the easiest place to go in and play football, man. That altitude gets me every single time, and it may not make me play terrible, but it definitely makes a difference when you're playing up there. And I'm excited for the challenge, man.
Bo Nix, such a better quarterback when he's playing from behind.
It's a crazy stat.
Has it factored into your guys' head at all that maybe you should spot them some points and be the ones to come back from
No
behind?
chance. That's not how that works. No,
not-
nobody
Okay.
in their right mind is just like, all right, here, let's spot them. Let's spot them.
Listen,
13.
if we're listening to analytics,
The old Patty Mahomes, 10
statistically,
point win,
it is the
10
smart
point
play.
lead at half. Yeah,
Statistically, it is the smart play. It's like you're playing
We're playing
blackjack.
analytics. Yeah,
If you play blackjack with the Broncos, you got to let them bust. You got to let them get to 20, and then that they're going to go over at some point, and then it's all going to come crashing down.
I think we're going to try and start fast and finish even faster. I think that's going to be the key to the game right there.
It's probably a more tried and true method.
Jason, you were everywhere this week.
Yeah.
If you guys in the real world didn't catch it, you got Peyton Manning to be you, and you got to be Peyton Manning.
Little Freaky Friday action. Yeah, I wore a Colts uniform. We traded places in true Freaky Friday action. Yeah, Peyton approached me to do this tush push thing. I'm like, dude, I'm all in, man. Peyton's places. He does a phenomenal job
Fucking
at shedding light
crushes
on
it.
the history of the game, some of the most awesome things around the NFL. It's truly just a joy to even be involved with this in any capacity. So shedding light on the tush push and doing this bit where Peyton got to feel what it feels like to be at the center of that thing on the bottom. Listen, you think the quarterback's getting this tush push? You just take a look at the center next time. It's a lot of pushing of that tush. Anyways, it felt weird in the moment when I was wearing the Colts uniform. It felt even weirder watching it. I don't look right in a Colts uniform. It just feels off.
No, it's because you're fat and you're wearing 18. That's why. If you had that old 62 on,
Just going to say, I don't think I looked fat in this.
you would have turned into Jeff Saturday 2.0.
I didn't know I was so bow-legged. Look at how bow-legged I am.
But that's the thing. You're not.
I'm not
You're slew-footed just like me.
slew-footed.
You got your feet go this way, but it is a little bit of bow at the knees. That's because you got
Isn't
wide hips, though. That's why.
Is that what it is? Is the wide hips?
Yeah, the wide hips. It just makes it to where it doesn't look like your knees are like clicking.
I'm telling you, the only reason I look fat is because of that flak jacket. I got that flak jacket on, so I
No,
kind
you
of
don't. It's not that you look fat. You look thick.
look like a Jared Lorenzen.
R.I.P. dude.
The hefty lefty, baby.
He was so fucking fun to watch. Fuck, man. Jason, you went to Lambeau.
Sure
The
did.
Peyton's Places on the old Omaha Productions wasn't the only place you saw some football or were a part of some football.
That's right.
Went to Lambeau on Monday Night Football. Took Ed Kelce with you.
Dude, that was a blast.
Passed out some cheese curds at an ice rink.
I got gifted some cheese curds at the ice rink. I was skating around, passing them out. I was spraying snow on people by stopping really fast by the boards and getting ice on
Classic
them.
Jason.
We actually went out to Lambeau the day before and went and got a tour of Lambeau, Dad and I. Then we went to a supper club, big thing out there in Wisconsin. Went to Schwarz's Supper Club. Fantastic. I had the biggest prime rib. I think it was a joke by the kitchen. Like, there's no way this was an actual. But the waitress kept telling me that's a real legitimate serving. I was like, this is fucking preposterous. Like a dinosaur prime rib. Like, what the fuck is eating this kind of prime rib?
Jason Kelce.
It was. I tried. I couldn't get it.
Wow.
I will show you a picture of this. This thing is probably. I'm not exaggerating. It's probably like a 36-ounce prime rib. Like it was this thick.
God damn.
It filled up the whole plate. Like it didn't even look like it was cooked. I was like, what the fuck am I eating right now? And it was delicious.
Nice.
Had an ice cream drink. And then, yeah, we skated around, went on GMA. I mean, it was all over the place. I don't know, man. Again, I just love cold weather people, man. We just talked about it with Canada a little bit, and Wisconsin definitely fits that mold as well.
Yeah.
There's just like I don't know what the fuck, like a camaraderie or communal aspect of people that have to go through that kind of weather. And it was cold this weekend. Where you like to drink, you like to gather around, you like to be in company with each other because you're all going through this shit together. I don't know, but it was fantastic. It was great.
Hell yeah.
Awesome people.
I was Lambeau as a fan versus playing there.
Well, we did Lambeau last year as a broadcast, and I dressed up as Santa because it was for this Christmas game, and we gave out gifts. The tour of Lambeau was awesome. It was really special. They've done a great job, better than a lot of other organizations. I would say probably even better than like Philadelphia, of like telling the story of the history of the NFL and in particular the Green Bay Packers. There's pictures all over the place. They have an old piece of concrete that like Curly Lambeau and Vince Lombardi and all those guys used to walk across before they went out the field on the actual tunnel that the players go on. They all step across that piece of concrete and put the jersey on like every other Packer has before them. The way it started and the fact that it's the only publicly owned franchise in the NFL, right? There's not an owner. It's all run by a board of directors. It's a nonprofit. The owners are the fans. And it's a very special place. It's incredible to go see. They've done a great job of showcasing all this history. There's Heisman trophies, Vince Lombardi trophies, pictures, old newspapers. And then the stadium itself is from 1957, and they've added on obviously since then. But the tunnel that I walked out as a player is the same tunnel that Curly Lambeau freaking walked out of. And it's really, really cool to take in all that history and then go and watch a game there. It's an experience that you got to check out.
I'm telling you, football fans, if you have not done it, it is one of the coolest experiences and one of the most sacred experiences the NFL has to offer. And that stadium is worth every bit of going and experiencing, man. That whole town is. And
I got to shout out Diane, our tour guide. Diane was amazing. So much energy. Dad didn't wear his hearing aid, so that was a complete fucking debacle. But the whole thing was outstanding, and she was, I don't know, man, just a great person, and you could tell how big of a fan she was of the Packers and the NFL in general. So, awesome experience. Oh, I got to shout out Cheese Curd Nick. I don't even know if I'm saying this right. At the Stadium View tailgate. He told me to get his curds. He said they were the best curds in Wisconsin. Not gonna lie, they were fucking really good curds. I haven't had enough curds to say they're the best curds, but the best cheese curds I've ever had.
If
So
somebody says
Nick.
I got the best anything, I'm going to try it.
Maybe Lot K, maybe, I can't remember. Anyways, it was a great experience heading over there.
Yeah. I mean, and to be fair, if you're fucking up cheese curds, you're fucking...
Just deep fried
You don't
cheese,
need to be
right?
making cheese.
But they were fresh. They were freshies.
Ooh, had a little stretch to them. All right.
Yeah,
Nice.
had some stretch, had a little squeak.
Sounds delicious.
So yeah, being out in Wisconsin was a blast. Had an ice cream drink. You ever had an ice cream drink?
A milkshake?
That's what I thought. It comes in like a little martini glass and it's got booze in it. Incredible.
So a milkshake with booze.
Kind of. I mean, it's one way to say it.
Dairy and alcohol for me doesn't sit well.
Over the course of the day, this is my day. I go to Lambeau, get a tour. We go to Legend Larry's, which apparently is a wing spot in the Wisconsin area. I eat chicken wings and fried food there. I have about 7 spotted cows because when you're in Wisconsin, you're going to drink a spotted cow or 2. I go straight from there, an hour drive to this freaking supper club after the 4 o'clock games end. And at the supper club, the first thing you do is the whole thing is you sit at one table by the bar and you order your food there. And while you're ordering your food, you're drinking alcohol, mainly old fashions. So I have an old fashioned there. Then we go to the table. I eat a prime rib the size of the entire fucking plate. All right.
Yeah.
And then I top it off with an ice cream drink. When I tell you my stomach had no fucking idea what I was doing, like there's just fried chicken, prime rib, ice cream drinks, beer, old fashioned. I probably took about 4 years off of my life in one day going to freaking Green Bay, Wisconsin and chopping it up with these. I had Jägermeister. A guy said, hey, you want to play beer die? We're playing beer die. And he's like, and loser buys. I lost. I was like, all right, what do you guys want to do? What's a Wisconsin drink? And they said Jaeger. I said, I haven't had Jaeger in probably 15 years. Let's do it. My stuff, it was churning all sorts of different ways, but I'm not a bitch, so I handled it fine. But I was like, I don't know what the hell I just did to myself today. And I loved every second of it. Wisconsin. It was fantastic.
Patrick Mahomes recently spoke about Taylor Swift's upcoming album during a radio interview, and his comments quickly caught fans' attention. The Kansas City Chiefs quarterback was asked about the album, The Life of a Showgirl*, which was created by his teammate Travis Kelce's fiancée. Mahomes said he was excited about the release and that the team would be supporting Swift when the music dropped. Mahomes admitted that he hadn't heard the album yet but said he was looking forward to listening to it soon. He joked that the songs would probably be playing throughout the Chiefs' facility once the album came out. He praised Swift for the hard work she put into the project and said the team would definitely be cheering her on. However, fans pointed out that if Mahomes had heard the album beforehand, he might have been a little more cautious about saying it would be played around the team. One of the songs reportedly includes some very personal and bold lyrics referencing Travis Kelce. Swift, who is known for writing songs inspired by her relationships, appears to include several lines celebrating her love for the NFL star. The track titled Would contains some of the most daring lyrics Swift has ever written. In the song, she hints at her relationship with Kelce and uses playful wordplay and metaphors that many listeners believe reference the football star directly. The lyrics also include a clever mention of Kelce's podcast, *New Heights*, which he hosts with his brother Jason Kelce. While Swift's music is often filled with romantic storytelling, this particular song stands out because of its bold tone. Some fans joked online that the Chiefs' locker room might not be the ideal place to blast the song at full volume if the lyrics are indeed about Kelce. At the same time, the Chiefs are dealing with challenges on the field this season. The team entered its bye week with a 5-4 record after losing to the Buffalo Bills. Kansas City had started the year with 2 early losses before bouncing back with several strong wins. But the recent defeat has made the second half of the season even more important. Travis Kelce recently spoke openly about the team's situation on the *New Heights* podcast. He said he still believes in the players in the locker room but admitted that the season has been frustrating at times. According to Kelce, there were games the team should have won, and he feels the Chiefs haven't always played at their best. Despite the setbacks, Kelce expressed confidence that the team can turn things around. He said the bye week gives everyone a chance to reset, recharge, and come back ready to compete. The tight end emphasized that the team needs to return to playing passionate Chiefs football if they want to finish the season strong. During the break, the Chiefs' biggest stars spent their time in very different ways. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift were spotted in New York City enjoying a series of date nights together. The couple was seen at several upscale locations, including the private club Zero Bond and the famous Polo Bar restaurant. For one outing, Kelce wore a reddish-brown corduroy jacket and matching pants from his American Eagle collaboration line. He completed the look with gold chains and designer boots. Many fans noticed that the earthy color of his outfit seemed to match the wood theme associated with Swift's song. Swift, meanwhile, wore an elegant all-black outfit featuring a knit pullover, a mini wrap skirt, lace tights, and high designer boots. Her signature red lipstick and winged eyeliner completed the glamorous look as the couple enjoyed their evening together. The night before, the pair were photographed arriving at the Polo Bar wearing coordinated outfits that matched the restaurant's smart and elegant dress code. Swift chose a stylish off-shoulder top paired with tailored trousers and a crossbody bag, while Kelce opted for a dark knit shirt and designer pants. Fans have also noticed a pattern in Kelce's fashion choices during recent weeks. Since Swift released her album earlier this year, the Chiefs tight end has been spotted wearing outfits that appear to subtly reference themes from the album. Several of his tunnel walk looks before games have included earthy tones, plaid patterns, and woodland-inspired designs. While some see it as coincidence, others believe Kelce is quietly showing support for Swift's music through his style. Either way, the couple continues to attract attention both on and off the field. With the bye week ending soon, the Chiefs will shift their focus back to football. Kansas City's next game will be against the Denver Broncos, and the team will be hoping to build momentum for the rest of the season. Meanwhile, Swift's new album continues to dominate headlines, adding another chapter to the ever-growing story surrounding her relationship with Kelce.